Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. So today guys, I wanted to just come on and do a quick everyday makeup routine using the Echo Tools. This is the Echo Tools Start the Day Beautifully brush kit. I've had this kit for a long time. It's one of the first makeup brush kits I purchased when I first started wearing makeup, and I saw it in Target. Target is my favorite place, y'all. And it was relatively inexpensive, $14 I believe, and it was just 5 essential brushes that you needed to do a makeup routine. So I purchased it. I've used it. I've had it over 2 years, and I just wanted to come on and do just a quick little review of this makeup kit for anyone out there who's a beginner in makeup, and you're just looking for some inspiration when it comes to purchasing brushes. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get into it. So here's a little bit more about the brush set. All right, so the Echo Tools Start the Day Beautifully kit is designed with the makeup tools to simplify your beauty routine and organize your beauty space. The brushes are handcrafted with eco-friendly materials and lightweight bamboo handles. It is made with recyclable materials. Echo Tools believes in reducing waste by using recycled aluminum and plastic in their products. This set includes a core collection of 5 essential brushes and a storage tray. The brushes can be used with liquid creams or powder eyeshadows, blushes, and foundations. The reusable tray is used to provide organization to customize and unclutter your beauty space. The set comes with an angled foundation brush used to create an even base, a multitasking blurring brush used to hide blemishes or apply eyeshadow base, a defined crease brush used to apply and blend eye color. An angled liner brush is used to define lash line and brows. A full blush brush used to sweep powder or blush onto the face. All right, guys, so here's the inside of the tray. You see the brushes are here. It leaves a lot of room where you can add other brushes if you want to. All right, guys, so I had to put on some earrings just for a little bit. I just don't like to see myself without earrings. But anyway, we're going to get started first with the foundation brush. As you can see, it has an angle. This is a very, very dense brush, meaning that the bristles are really tightly packed, and it really holds on to your liquid products, so you really don't use a lot of products. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my Dior Backstage foundation today along with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. These two together, y'all, is my favorite combination. And I've already done my skin prep with my primer. Today for primer, I am using the Milk Hydro Grip. This is their mattifying primer. You know, it hides the pores, wrinkles, keeps the face matte, shine free all day. And I'm going to use the foundation brush just to blend out this Halo Glow. And this brush is super, super soft. I do like the angle on it, so you can get right up under the eyes. And it just smooths out the product. All right, so next we're going to take our foundation. Let me just shake it up. So what I like about this brush also is that it has a flat side to it, and you can just squeeze your foundation onto that flat side and just start applying. And y'all, what I like most about this brush is that it really is so soft and so smooth. It really feels like you're painting. You're literally painting your face. You're creating a painting. It feels like you're creating art. And we all know, in my opinion, makeup is art. It is a form of art. It is a form of creative expression. It is an artistry. And I think this brush really lends into that idea. So the next brush is this multitasking blurring brush is what they're calling it. But it's basically a concealer brush. That's what I call it. It is a concealer brush. And it's pretty much made to blend out your liquids or a cream or, you know, something like that. So that's what we're going to do. I already have my concealer on, and we're just going to use this to pat, 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 and blend out that concealer. I'm using the Lancome. I'm using the Lancome Tint Idole All Over Full Coverage Concealer. And this is in the shade 95. And this is kind of a dense brush as well. Has a little bit of flatness to it. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my eyelid. All right, so we have the concealer blended out. Again, a really nice brush if you're wearing light concealer. You don't want to go in heavy-handed with the concealer. You can definitely continue to blend it out, but it's going to take you a long time. So this is perfect for an everyday look because it lets you blend out light concealer very quickly. All right, guys, so I am going to add just a little bit of contour. And I am using the foundation brush to do that. All right, so we have finished with the contour, and I'm going to go in now with the Define Crease brush, and we're going to start setting our concealer. And I'm going to start off with a pressed powder to just kind of set my concealer a little bit. I'm trying something different that I saw on Instagram, y'all. This brush is perfect for setting under the eyes and the eyelid. Okay, so now that we have the powder, our powder set, we're going to take the fluffy brush in this set and just set our entire face. I'm going to be using my Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and we're just going to use that to set the entire face and wipe off some of this powder. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do next. I think we're gonna stick with the powder brush, and we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of bronzing just to bring some color back to the face. Um, I'm gonna just use my One Size bronzer. All right, so guys, so now we are gonna use the Define Crease brush to create an eye look. So I'm just gonna go in with my Patrick Ta. I am using this shade, no, this shade here to just, since they said it's my crease, I'm just gonna go into the crease with this brush. Y'all, it is raining so hard right now. And y'all, I like the brown, but I really wanted to put some color on today. So I'm gonna try to add a little color to this look with my with this green shade from MAC. And I'm gonna try to apply this to the lid. So guys, I end up having to use my finger to apply some eyeshadow to my lid. I guess so. You may already notice that I do not have the angle liner brush. I don't know where that brush is. I see it in my head. I've seen it. But when I thought about doing this video, I could not find that brush anywhere. So we do not have the liner brush, and that would be used if you wanted to, you know, add a little bit more dimension to your eyebrows or apply liquid eyeliner. I don't do either one of those. So what I'm going to do is just take my Kosas eyebrow gel out, my Kosas eyebrow gel, and just go over my brows. And I know once this video is over, I will probably find that brush, but as of right now, I don't know where that brush is hiding. So that is one step that we won't have to go through. I typically apply my eyeliner with the eyeliner. And then, like I said, I just use an eyebrow gel with the brush to go over my eyebrows. All right, guys, so I finished up my eyes, and I just realized I didn't put on any blush. So we're going to use that fluffy brush, and we're going to apply our blush. Now, this brush is just a tad bit fluffier than what I like when I apply blushes, but it definitely can do the job. So I'm going to use the fluffy brush also to apply just a little bit of highlight. Alright guys, so we have finished our look. This is our everyday natural look using the EcoTools Start the Day Beautifully kit. It is a collection of 5 essential brushes that you would need to complete a makeup routine. So let me just kind of go over what I like about this brush kit and what I don't like about it. Alright guys, so what I like about this EcoTools brush kit, number one, I like the fact that it's only 5 brushes. Very simple. Unlike, I did purchase a brush set from Amazon that came with like 20 brushes. And half of those brushes, I still don't know what they're used for or how to use them. Some of them I've lost, and so it just makes things a little bit more intimidating and confusing when you're new to makeup. So I like the fact that this set only has 5 brushes. So let's talk about the brushes. The angled foundation brush. Now I typically use like something like a flat or like a kabuki brush when I apply my makeup, or a more fluffy brush. But I really do like this flat brush. I like the way that it applies my liquid foundations. It's very smooth. The application is very seamless. I thought I was going to have to use a sponge to kind of blend out, you know, any lines, but I didn't have to do that. It just smoothed right over my face. I love the angle on it, so it can get right up, you know, in the corners of your eyes, down the nose, down the side of the nose, to make sure that you have a even application when you're applying your liquid foundations. You can also use this to apply cream bronzer or contour if you like. So yeah, so I definitely like this brush. I'm going to be using this a little bit more. I haven't been using it as much as I did in the beginning, just because I started trying different things and new things. But I do like this brush, and I think I'm going to go back to using it. Next, and I think this is one of my favorite brushes out of this set, to be honest. This is the Define Crease brush. And by saying crease brush, you would think, oh, that's just meant for the eyes. Yes, it is definitely meant for the eyes. It's kind of a large crease brush. So that way, for me, it is easy to just really definitively set my under eye with powder. Today I used a pressed powder to kind of go under my under eye before going in with the loose powder. But even if you wanted to just go in with loose powder, you can definitely get under there and kind of do a little bit of precise or precision with your under eye setting, especially if you're concerned with, you know, the lines in your under eyes, you're concerned with creasing or dryness. You can definitely take your favorite powder and get that precision when setting the under eyes. I also love this for applying eyeshadow because I am really a 1 to 2 maybe eyeshadow girl. I just give me one eyeshadow and I can just put this all over my face. Back in the day, I would just take my bronzer and use this brush to apply the bronzer all over my eyelid, not my face, but my eyelid as my eyeshadow. So this brush is really good for that. Yeah, so you can also use it if you wanted to do a little bit of contour. You can press it and do that if you wanted to, but essentially for me, it's my favorite when it comes to setting the under eye and applying the eyeshadow. Next is the multitasking blurring brush. This is essentially a concealer brush. I do like this brush for blending out concealer, especially if you're doing just light concealer. You can just pat, and it just really quickly blends that concealer out. It doesn't really take up a lot of the product. It just blends it out and gives you an even coverage, even application. I love that. I love, you know, prepping the eyelids for eyeshadow using this brush. What else? It says it's multitasking, but basically you can just apply any liquid or cream product with this brush and it's going to give you a good application. So I do like this brush. And then the powder brush. Y'all, I love a good powder brush and I've used this brush so many times. But this is a really good kind of medium-sized powder brush. You can use this to set, and I've done that to set loose powder all over your face or even pressed powder all over your face. You can also use it to press under the eye, in the center of the face. So as you saw today, I use this to apply my powder. I use this to apply my blush. I use this to apply the highlight. So yeah, you can just I use this to apply my bronzer. So you can use this for so many different things. Also, if you want to pinch it down, you probably can do your bronzer that way. I just used it the way it is. But yeah, and I think it did pretty good. So now this is a multitasking brush, but I do like the fluffy blush brush, powder brush in this set. So yeah. And then the brush that is not here is the liner brow brush. I just don't know where it is. And I never really used it because, like I said, I really don't do a whole lot with my brows. I go and get my eyebrows threaded and shaped. And then I use a brow gel with its own brush. And then I don't really use, I do use liquid eyeliners or cream eyeliners, but I usually use it with the applicator that comes in the packaging. So that's not a brush that I miss, but for the sake of the video, I wish I've had it today so I could show you guys. And I just know after this video, I'm going to find it because I see it in my head. I see it laying somewhere, but I just don't know where. So yeah, so that's it about the brushes. I will say I've had this brush set over 2 years, y'all, and I have washed these brushes hundreds of times. They wash well, they dry well, and they just snap back like new. So as you can see, they don't look, I mean, these brushes don't look like I've had this over 2 years and I've been using them. So yeah, so that is a testament to the quality of these brushes. So yeah. Also, I love the tin can that it comes in. Yeah, I got so much stuff in here now, but the tin can that it comes in is great for just, it's great for just, holding all of your makeup products, not just the brushes. I have used this tin can for so many things over the years, y'all. I've used it to house the brushes. I've used it to house some of my favorite products that I know I'm going to be using on a daily basis. I've also used this to hold my money. I put my change in here. I don't know. I just put so many different things in here. So I love the tin can. It has not rusted. It has not changed its shape. It's just a really good compartment to organize your makeup products or any of your, maybe some of your hair products, any other products that you have. It has this little, I don't know, little tie at the end where you can hang this up. So if you have, if you want to hang this up in your bathroom to keep it up out of the way, you definitely can do that. So I love that about this set as well. I also love that the handles are made with bamboo, so it gives it that eco-friendly look and feel, especially, you know, if you're concerned about those types of things. The bristles are soft, and so it's just a really good set. Now let's talk about what I don't like about this set. It's not too many things I don't like about this set. So first of all, it says it comes with 5 essential tools to, you know, start your makeup routine. While I like the idea of 5 tools, I wish it would have came with at least 6. Just add one more brush, and that would be a bronzing brush. I love applying bronzer. That's one of my favorite parts of my makeup routine. So if they had just added just the fluffy kind of angled bronzer brush, that would have set it off for me. That would have set it off, but that's just one of the things I don't like about it. So another con that I have, I just thought about with this brush set. So another con that I have with this brush set. So you saw me use the brushes, but I did have to bring in some outside tools. And I did bring in my beauty sponge, which I think is not too big of a deal, but you do want to be able to blend certain things out. I've learned that blending is a very important part of applying makeup. And really there's nothing in here to really blend, is outside of the multitasking brush. But if you really just want to kind of like blend out your contour a little bit more, any other cream products, I think it is really good to have a beauty sponge on hand, just, you know, to do that. But that's really not a con. I just think a beauty sponge is essential. And then I also incorporated a powder puff into the routine to fully set under my eyes, just to and kind of do a little bit of baking. Not really. I did just a little bit of heating up. I don't know. But anyway, I did bring in this sponge just to make sure I was fully setting my concealer and just really getting into those spaces, wide open spaces that I wanted to get into, outside of using that crease brush that helped me to kind of more apply my setting powder with precision. Just the powder puff helps me to cover, you know, more area when it comes to setting. So, I mean, that's the only other, it's not really a con if you have to bring in other products. I also did use a nose contour brush to kind of blend out my contour, but that's just it. It's not really a con. It's just that you may have to bring in other tools. Now, when I used this in the beginning, I didn't know about really a beauty sponge. I didn't know about powder puffs. I did the best I could with these 5 brushes. So the more you know, the more you grow, and the more stuff you buy. I was gonna say that I didn't like the fact that this is not a brush set for you to do if you're into, you know, eyeshadows and you really, that's the focus of your makeup routine, then this would not be the set for you, because there's really nothing in here for you to really do a good eye look outside of applying one eyeshadow. But they do have a separate eyeshadow kit, kind of just like this, with maybe 5 brushes, comes in a tin can like this. And so that, you know, you can buy those 2 together. I was going to say that I wish that they had more eye brushes in this set, but I'm going to take that back, because no. I feel like with the 5 brushes, if they could have just added the 6th one as a bronzer brush. I think it is what it is. It's a good brush set to apply just a good base. That's what it is. So I really, honestly, I can't think of anything else that I do not like about this brush set. I just like it, and it is what it is. You know, if you want to add more brushes, of course, you can build your brush collection. But I think this is a good start. The brushes are quality. They hold up really well. Like I said, I've had this set for over 2 years. Very inexpensive. Maybe I paid $14, $15 for it 2 years ago from Target. But you can get this on Amazon. You can get it at Ulta, any drugstore, Walgreens, CVS. So definitely is one of those products that is easy to obtain. I think that's it, guys. I can't think of anything else. I wish I had more cons to give you about the brush, but I had more pros than anything, because it really is a good brush set. I think my face looks really good. And yeah, so I'm happy to go on and get my day started. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video. I hope you watched from beginning to end. I know that's a big thing to ask, but I'm trying to grow my channel in 2024. I'm going to do my part and try to post more consistently. Only thing I ask you guys, if you could just watch the video from beginning to end, like the video, leave a comment down below, good or bad. I don't care, good or bad. If you think I'm doing too much, I'm not doing enough, even if you think my makeup looks horrible, tell me. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, that helps a lot. And yeah, so I'm going to do my part. I just ask that you guys do your part in helping me out. I really appreciate it. So until then, y'all, I will see you in the next video. Bye.